touch that transfers, the scroll that walks. My name is Steve Vargas Betancourt, truth seeker, knowledge keeper, builder of what must be rebuilt. I don't come as one who's mastered it all. I come as one answering the pull. I'm not yet crowned in the mysteries of Ifa, but the path is open. The hunger is real, and the touch of spirit has already begun shaping me. So I don't speak from arrival. I speak from alignment in motion, from what's been revealed through my experiences, and from the deep places where truth doesn't wait for titles. So today I want to talk about the kind of touch that pulls power, the kind of touch that shifts the unseen and brings resurrection. Let me show you what that looks like. They were all around him, bodies everywhere, voices, hands, but he stopped, turned, looked, and said, "Who touched me?" The crowd said, "Master, everybody's touching you." But he said, "No, somebody touched me differently." And with that, something deeper happened. Something deeper opened. You see, presence ain't enough. Proximity, it ain't power. That woman, she reached with conviction so pure, it pulled virtue from the unseen and made it move. That wasn't casual contact. That was intentional alignment. This law ain't new. Elisha, he laid across the child, eyes to eyes, mouth to mouth. That wasn't CPR. That was transfer. A prophet laying his full alignment to spark resurrection. Later, another body touched Elisha's bones in death, and resurrection rippled out again. Peter, his shadow healed the sick, not because he preached, because his presence overflowed with power. And when Peter told the beggar, "Silver and gold I don't have, but what I do have, I give." That's it right there. You give what you carry. Conviction, alignment, presence. And Jesus, he stopped a funeral in motion, touched the casket and said, "Young man, arise." That wasn't mourning. That was divine interception. Now, don't get it twisted. This ain't just a church thing. This is spiritual law. In Ifa, when you feed your warriors, when you pour to your egun, if your ori ain't aligned, nothing moves. You could pray, you could chant oríkì, you could light every candle in the house. But if your conviction ain't touching the unseen, you're just another body in the crowd. Like those who pressed but never pulled. And hear me very well. There are spirits that respond to performance. They show up quick, loud, flashy, hungry. But they ain't alignment. They're agreement. And when your ego's at the altar, instead of your truth, they enter. Not all that answers is holy. Not all that moves is light. And not every current is clean. Some practitioners don't realize they're feeding something that only mimics power. But power that mimics will devour. So I don't perform, I align. Because when I call the sacred, I want the sacred to respond. Some say he came and went. Others twist the path to fit their doctrine. But I don't need their version. I read between the lines. I trace the energy flow. And everywhere I see real conviction, transformation followed. Didn't matter the name. Jesus, Elisha, Orunmila. What mattered was the certainty behind the contact. That's what made virtue flow. If you're stepping into your calling, if you're searching for your name, your path, your priesthood, then let your conviction be like hers. She didn't guess. She knew. If I touch it, I will be healed. And the sacred answered, because the sacred always answers the sure. Now the world's talking resurrection, Easter, Holy Week, covered mirrors, closed bóvedas, quiet altars. But let's be real. Resurrection ain't a day. It ain't a calendar. It's a consciousness. It's when truth that was buried rises back up inside you. It's when you realize you are the scroll being unrolled. Didn't he say, greater things will you do? So don't just talk resurrection. Be it. You may not get the touch again. This current might not circle back. So touch like your life depends on it. Walk like you already pulled the healing. Move like the virtue already left the heavens and entered you. You are the one who touched differently. You're the one who walks dustless. You are the one who brings resurrection, where others only bring memory. Ashe to the awakened. Ashe to the ones who touch with fire. Ashe to the risen. Ashe to the scroll that walks. Ashe to the righteous touch. Ashe to the one becoming. My name is Steve Vargas Betancourt, truth seeker, knowledge keeper, builder of what must be rebuilt. I don't just carry words, I carry fire. I don't just echo what was, I activate what must now be. This is more than message. This is motion. This is the vow that's sealed in marrow, to rise when others bow, to walk when others wait, to build what fear tried to silence, So Ashe to the becoming. Ache to the breath between worlds. Ache to the ones who pull power and never let go. Ache. May the flame bear witness. On that day, may the flame try every single word I spoke, whether it was in alignment or whether it was in performance. Ache. Ache.